Hello, my friend, it's Jillian. So today I want to talk to you a little bit about core. So often when we think about core, we think about like those six-pack abs, really trimming down the waist. But I want to encourage you to think about core more as the basis for healthy living. So without a strong core, we have a lot of back problems that can creep up. We can even have elimination issues that can come from it. So what we're going to focus on today is creating a little bit of stability in the core, a little bit of strength, and maybe building up a little bit of heat. All right, let's get started. We're going to start on our hands and knees. So taking wrists underneath the shoulders, knees underneath the hips. We'll start off with some cat-cow. We're going to breathe in, drop the heart, squeeze shoulder blades together, look forward. And then as we exhale, lift the heart up, look towards your belly. Inhale, drop the heart down. Moving with the breath. And you're moving with your breath, not with my breath. So maybe you're a little faster than me, maybe you're a little slower, that's okay. Good, let's do one more in-breath, one more out-breath. And then we're going to come to a flat back here. So really stabilizing. We're going to take the right fingers forward. We're going to take the left toes back. Before we lift anything up, we're going to make sure that everything feels nice and strong. And then we're going to float the arm, the leg up. Toes are pointing down. Palm is facing in. And we're looking more for length here, not height, length. So the gaze is maybe just in front of the hands, down at the mat. Good, let's breathe in here. And then we're going to exhale and just tap fingers and toes down. Inhale it up. Exhale. So go 2 more times. Good, let's keep it up. We're going to breathe in here. And then exhale, bring your elbow and your knee together to touch. Curling up that spine. Inhale it out. Exhale, bring it in. Okay, let's do 3 more times. Good, we're squeezing out the breath. Find that length. And then let's take the hand down, take the knee down. Maybe you shift side to side a little bit, just stretching out the glutes. And then we'll set up for the second side. So starting with the fingertips forward, toes back. When you feel steady, lift it up. So we're nice and strong in the belly. Hips are square as we move through this sequence. Good, we're going to breathe in here. And then breathe out, tap. Inhale it up. Exhale it down. Good, last time. Good. Breathe in, stretch, stretch, stretch. And then breathe out, bring it in. Good. One more time. Good. Bring the hand down, bring the knee down. Shifting again, side to side. Maybe a few cat-cows. All right, we're going to create a little bit of heat here. A little bit of heat. So we're still on our hands and knees. We're going to curl the toes under. We're going to start to push into our toes, and we're going to see if we can hover those knees an inch or two off the mat. Remember to breathe here. Maybe a little shaking happening. For 3, for 2, for 1, and then let's straighten the legs and find a downward facing dog. Feels so good, finally getting there. Pedal out the feet. Hip side to side. Eventually, let's come to stillness. We're spreading through the fingers, finding length in the spine. And then from here, we're going to pick up our right foot. And we're going to step that right foot halfway up the mat. We're going to turn the right toes towards the right side of our mat as we roll onto the left side edge of the foot. We're going to reach up with the right arm. So modified side plank. If you want to take a full plank, you could step that right foot back. I'm going to keep my foot forward today. Let's breathe in, reach it up. And then exhale, feed it underneath. Inhale up. Exhale, feed it through. Let's do 2 more. One more time. Good. We're going to come back to our downward facing dog. Maybe moving the hips, shaking the hips side to side. And then let's pick up the left foot. Step that left foot halfway up the mat. Shifting weight onto the right hand, turn those left toes out. Reach up with the left arm. Breathe in here, hips are high. Exhale, feed it through. Inhale it up. Exhale. 2 more times. Last one. Good. Back to your downward facing dog. And then from here, let's come forward. Drop the knees down. And we're going to come all the way down onto the belly. So stack the hands under the face. Maybe take your forehead to the back of the hands. Two more breaths here. And then let's take the arms alongside the body. Palms face down. Head is nice. Neck is nice and long, looking down towards the mat. We're going to inhale, lift the head, lift the chest, keeping the hands on the mat. If you're expecting, you're going to leave your legs on the mat. Otherwise, pick those legs up. Good. Little work for the back here. Sometimes we forget about the back when we talk about the core. See if you can lift a little higher. And then let's come down. We'll take the hands underneath the face. Let everything go. And then we'll come into that again. So taking the arms alongside the body, palms face down. We're going to lift the head, lift the chest, lift the legs. This time, let's lift the arms. Palms face down. Squeeze those shoulder blades together. Glutes working hard here. And then we'll lower all the way down. Maybe you take your hips side to side. Maybe you bend your knees. Windshield wiper. And taking your hands beside your rib cage, let's push ourselves up. Take the knees wide and find a child's pose. About 3 more breaths here, and then we're going to come into our final sequence. So taking yourself forward. Let's begin by finding a downward facing dog. Good. From our down dog, we're going to come forward into a plank. And then we'll lower one elbow down and the second elbow down, interlacing the fingers, pushing out through the heels. Forearm plank. Sometimes this is called dolphin plank. I'm going to breathe in here. And then as we exhale, let's drop the right knee down. Inhale it up. Exhale, left knee down. Inhale up. And moving with the breath. Do 2 more each side. And then from here, we're going to start to lift the hips up, start to walk the feet in. Sort of a forearm downward dog. It's often called dolphin. Couple more breaths. And then let's take the knees down. Come back to your child's pose again. And from here, ask yourself if there's any final movement you'd like to take, anything else in your practice, any stretches, twists, and versions. And then maybe take a few minutes in Shavasana or seated meditation just to close out your practice. All right, thank you so much for joining me today, and I will see you next time.